Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to your weekly reading for the upcoming week ahead. I have included the dates in the title. This will be a general reading, nothing too heavy, just pertaining to a few areas of your life. Please interpret the messages as you see fit. If you'd like a private reading with me, you're more than welcome to reach out. All the information that you require is listed below in the Show More section. Let's get straight into it and see what's coming up for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the upcoming week. What is the theme for the sign of Sag? Okay, you've got the Priestess of Ambition. Okay, roughly the dates of Capricorn coming through here. And this is all about leadership, confidence, motivation, being ambitious to work towards something, facing challenges, facing opposition. There's a lot of determination that's happening here for you, and it could definitely be in relation to success, career, money, finance, romance here as well. The color purple is royalty, okay, notoriety, status, okay, changing the status quo or changing your status, your relationship status, your job status as well here. Very, very exciting. Could be quite a pioneering time for you. As well, okay, this could be indicative of new beginnings, that transition December, January period. There could be massive transitions happening for you in the upcoming week as well. Now, this is a time where you're going to be stepping up and taking up more initiative, okay, with a dash of confidence. There's something that you'll set out to achieve in the upcoming week, and you'll be able to meet this target, meet this goal, or achieve a certain outcome that you've got your eyes set on. Some of the odds might be stacked against you, but I feel like you're going to defy the odds here, Sagittarius, and this is extremely momentous. Now, some of you might be meeting a fellow Sagittarius or a Capricorn that'll help you in your ambition, okay? There is a Cancer moon here above her head, could be a Cancer as well. But there could be some sort of competition here, okay? We've got the antlers, okay? There could be competition, or there could be locking something in here, okay? It could be coming into a period of teamwork here, or people encouraging you in some way here, Sag. So that's very exciting. Let's have a look and see how this applies for you in the upcoming week. Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands. Okay, I did mention competition, and you do have the Seven of Wands. Okay, now this could be competition in the sense of opposition, okay, jealousy, possessiveness, maybe. We can't put it past you here, Sagittarius. So look, it might be someone's feeling very territorial or possessive over you, or you're feeling very territorial or possessive over your team, over your success, over things that you're very ambitious about. There could be a confrontation taking place, okay? Fire is all about wrath and anger and motivation and fuel that might come into the situation here and create a bit of tension. It could be with a fellow fire sign, so a fellow Sagittarius, an Aries or a Leo here. Could also be an air sign or a Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the swords, or a Capricorn here with those dates. And I really feel like there could be a time where someone might feel threatened by your success. There could, of course, be an element of envy coming through here as well, or competition. Someone sees you as competition, or there is a bit of healthy competition happening around you. It's also territory, okay? Marking your territory, letting people know where you stand, okay? Presenting your ambitions forward and letting everybody know. So this is quite powerful here, Sagittarius. You're not overly competitive as a person. You can be, but you're not really the ruthless type of competitive. I think that sort of goes against your ethic here. I personally have a best friend who's a Sagittarius, and I never see this come from her, and I think it's one of the areas I really admire, one of the things I really admire about her. And I feel like this is coming through, and there's someone that's evoking some sort of competition. I don't know, maybe it's within you, Sag. Maybe you don't always show it, and you're going to be unleashing some sort of competitive energy here. There could also be people competing for your attention. Now, if you're coming up as someone quite ambitious, people will definitely notice this. People you work with, people that want to affiliate with you, people that want to be romantically involved with you. There will be people noticing this sort of behavior, because you're coming up as very stern, very focused, very determined energy here. Now moving on, you've got the Seven of Swords. Now 7 has come up twice. Could the next 7 hours, 7 days, 7 weeks be significant? Maybe. The number 7 has come up, so this could definitely pertain to the next 7 days, which would be very apt for this reading. But the Seven of Swords can show someone feeling very restricted in terms of communication, okay? There might be an air sign that feels restricted, okay? They might feel like you're being quite competitive. They can't really freely express themselves, and as a result, they've sort of closed off and feel like they're being watched, or feel like it might be held against them. Now the roles could be reversed here, Sag, and this could be what you're feeling, okay? You can see the Seven of Swords. The Swan is trapped in this sort of situation here, right? You can see it's perched up the top of the stone, guarded by somewhat dark energy, okay? This person that doesn't want to let it go. Someone is feeling like someone might be holding them down or holding them back here, Sag, especially with words. Someone's words will echo and they'll stay with you for the upcoming week, okay? You're not going to forget it, and for some reason these words will be very telling of how they really feel. So it's cryptic, okay? Could be subliminal here, but this will be extremely telling of how someone really feels, or the way they might want to be holding you back here. But it could also be that you're holding back fully expressing yourself to an air sign here. Maybe in the workplace, maybe because it's something you don't want to cross those boundaries. Maybe that's the case. Maybe a part of you feels really stuck between a hard and a rock place here, Sag, in the upcoming week, and it's going to take some maneuvering here. But you've got that determinant energy because you've come up as the priestess of ambition. So you've got that determinant energy. You've got that fierceness about you, okay? So you might just unleash it in the upcoming week. But it could, of course, you be feeling somewhat in your mind a lot. You might feel threatened, okay? There's competition here, and you might be overthinking overthinking a certain situation here. You will be in two minds about something, okay? This could be you, indecisive energy coming in around you, but then there's an option of not just one, two. Two is always duality. Two is always an option. It's a choice here. So for some of you, you might be choosing between two different lovers in the upcoming week, both of which are very determinant to have your attention. For others, I feel like there could be indecisiveness about a next adventure, a next travel opportunity, two different opportunities that come in around you, possibly an air sign and a fire sign, an air sign and an earth sign. Okay, so you might be choosing. It's a bit of a selection process. Now, I feel like this sign could be a Leo here because of the lion-like creature that is perched on top of this stone. I feel like this lion is ready to pounce, okay? These got their guard up. They're ready to attack. They're territorial. So you might find that the people around you are feeling really defensive, or you're feeling really defensive. And so you should be. If this is over your ambition and your hopes and your dreams, who is anyone to take that away from you, Sagittarius, provided it doesn't harm or it doesn't hinder anybody else? You know, this is your dream. This is your ambition. This is something you've nursed, so you stand by it. But I also feel like some of you are thinking about the future moving forward, but you're juggling something here. Juggling potentially two different priorities, two different facets of something here. There could also be two major goals that you have for yourself in the upcoming week here. And you're determined to reach the both of them, okay? Two different clients, two different avenues to go down, two different people to reach out. Two major goals, okay? Very ambitious goals, very determinate goals that will be around you in the upcoming week. Could also be a Leo. If this is a fire sign, someone you're dealing with in friendship, love, romance, this is someone that's a little bit indecisive here as well, okay? And I think if you want to approach them about it, which you might feel is a little bit, hard to do, when you will take that initiative and approach them, this conversation needs to take place. You'll find that this person will come around and do like a 360, and suddenly they'll be very angry or defensive or not want to open up. And this will be very, very telling. Remember, I said this will be extremely telling into how this person is feeling. But you're determined to get to the bottom of something. I think you're determined to make a decision here. You're trying to collect as much information as you can, which is, of course, the wise thing to do. But I do see a bit of indecisiveness coming from a fire sign here. So if this isn't you, Sag, there's definitely a fire sign around you that's in two minds right now, okay? They're feeling territorial. They're feeling defensive. If you're coming up as the priestess of ambition, they're completely opposite, okay? They're coming in as someone who is closed off, withdrawn, indecisive, and they don't know how to freely express themselves, okay? So there could be a bit of a block here, so just be prepared because you're coming in with full force here, Sag, okay? You've got a different outcome. You've got a different perception to them. But look, I will leave it at that here. I hope this reading has been insightful. Thank you so much for watching and connecting. Don't forget to leave behind a like, Sag. All the best. Have a great week, and we'll be connecting soon. Bye for now.